Hi! In today's video, I'm going to be doing a full face of makeup that I bought in quarantine and then never used. So it's been a year since quarantine/lockdown began, and I know we all thought we'd be out of it within a couple weeks or maybe even a couple of months, and we're still here. So over the past year, I've purchased a lot of makeup and I haven't really had a chance to use much of it. I, of course, wasn't wearing makeup every day during quarantine. I was just kind of sitting around. And so I wanted today's video just to be kind of testing out all these things that I never got a chance to test out yet. And it was just an excuse to kind of go through my makeup collection and try some new products and do kind of a full face of first impressions. Just of stuff that I've collected over the year instead of just stuff I've collected recently. So if you want to see how I got this look, then just keep watching. So over quarantine, I didn't really purchase any new base products, so I just threw on like my concealer, foundation, powder, and I'm going to start with bronzer. And so I got the Marc Jacobs Tantric bronzer at Winners. I got this for like $20, and this is like a $60 bronzer, so that's cool. And I haven't used this yet, but it's so beautiful. I swatched it and it looks like it's a really good shade for me. So let's try this out. Oh yeah, I really like that shade. It's not too orange or warm or anything, and it's not super pigmented, but it's really blendable. I love Marc Jacobs products because they make me feel rich. So when I found this at Winners for a really good price, I was really excited. Okay, so now that my bronzer's all done, I'm going to move on to blush. And I got this blush. This is the Hello Kitty and Cathy doll blush. This is the shade Frozen Peach. And it comes in this little Hello Kitty compact. And then you open it up and there's a little Hello Kitty powder puff in there. And then this opens and it says Hello Kitty and Cathy doll. And it's this beautiful peach shade. It's really it's really powdery. It's really lightly pigmented, but it is really pretty. I really like that it's not matte. I'm not a huge fan of matte blushes. Oh yeah, it looks really good and natural. Oh, this is so cute. I love Hello Kitty. I love this little compact, and I love that it's actually good. So I'm just gonna put on a little bit of setting spray before I do my highlighter. And then for highlighter, I have these two from Makeup Revolution. These are from one of their Christmas gift sets. It was like the Heartbreakers collection. You got like a palette, a lip gloss, and a little highlighter. And this one's the shade Cherish, which is just like a kind of peachy champagne shade. And this one's the shade Love. And this one is also like a champagne. You can tell I've swatched it. I think I'm going to use this one. It's really pretty. I really like Makeup Revolution highlighters. They're always like really good quality. I like this one because it's kind of glittery, but like it doesn't look chunky or anything on the face. Like you can still see like my blush and my bronzer kind of peeking through underneath. So it looks really natural. It's still really, really reflective. Wow. Okay, for eyeshadow, I have several options. So first, I have the Naked Ultraviolet palette. I bought this for myself for my birthday, and a lot of people are kind of dunking on this palette, but I really like it. Like, these are all sheer shimmery purples, and then there's like some browns to do like your crease. I think it's meant to be kind of like a tie-dye, crystal-esque kind of palette. Like, it's not meant to be like super pigmented, like bright purple eyeshadow. But I just think it's really pretty, and I haven't used it yet, so I might use this one. And then I also have both of the Wet n Wild My Melody and Kuromi palettes. I bought almost this full collection. I bought these two palettes, the blush and highlighter palette, and then one of each of the liquid lipsticks and the lip glosses. These are also so cute. I waited 2 months to get these. Because shipping to Canada was ridiculous for whatever reason, but I was so obsessed. I needed these so bad, and I have not used them yet. I like this one's very neutral in pinks, and this one's a little grungier with some purples and some yellows in there. The next palette I have is actually one that I got on Amazon. a while ago. It's from this Chinese brand called Catkin, and everything is in this gorgeous sort of traditional Chinese style artwork packaging. On the inside there are these beautiful shades, and I've swatched them, and these shimmers are just full of glitter, and this green is gorgeous. There's like a good sort of variety in this palette. There's oranges and there's greens and this yellow and just really nice deep brown. This is the palette C07. They have several of these little palettes, and they're so cute. I really want to try more from this brand, but I got this eyeshadow palette and I haven't actually put it on my eyes yet. And then the last palette I have that I want to try is this one. This is the I Heart Revolution Ice Latte palette. This was in another Makeup Revolution kind of Christmas gift set, and this palette is so beautiful. I love these really earthy neutrals. There's a couple of like purple shades and like some sagey greens, and a lot of like shimmers, and this smells kind of like coffee candy, like mocha almost. I don't know why the smell of this reminds me of my job. Like, this is what my work smells like actually. But this is also just really gorgeous. And I have a bunch of other palettes that I've purchased but haven't tried yet, but these are kind of like the big ones that I really want to try. And so, I don't know, I have to pick one. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do the Urban Decay Naked Ultraviolet palette, just because like I've been really excited to try this one. I got this for my birthday and I have not used it yet. So yeah, let's try this. Okay, so first I'm just going in with the shade Hacked, which is kind of like a cool taupey brown. Oh, this is really pigmented. I really like Urban Decay's matte shadows. I know a lot of people aren't fussy for them. I personally really like Urban Decay shadows just because I feel like they're a little drier and so they blend really well. A lot of people find this kind of powdery, dry eyeshadow hard to work with, but I don't know if it's just the way I do my eyeshadow. I really like it. Next, I'm going to take the shade Optimize just on sort of a flatter shading brush and put that a little more in my crease. Yeah, see, this is a really pale pastel purple, but look at kind of that pigment. It's really adding, oh, it's so cute. It's got a little bit of frost to it. See, I love just kind of the effect that this has. Like, it's very early 2000s, and I think that's kind of the vibe they were going for with this palette, and a lot of people, I mean, either don't like that or didn't understand that, and that's why I think this palette got a lot of hate, but whew, I love this frosty pastel lilac. Oh, it's so pretty. Next, on a little pencil brush, I'm going to take a deeper shade of purple. I'm going to use the shade Cyberpunk and just pick a little bit of that up and kind of just hit the outer corner. This one's a shimmer. Just hit the outer corner and bring that up just a little bit into my crease. I feel like the difference between the colors isn't showing up that well on camera, but I mean, it's so gorgeous the way these colors work together. It is a very frosty, sort of futuristic kind of look. Okay, so I've got that kind of all blended out, and then I'm just going to take the shade Cyberpunk again on this little brush and just smudge that under my eyes. These shimmers, when blended out, give like a really sort of pastel shine. It's that same kind of frosty early 2000s thing that I've been talking about the whole time, and I love that look, and I think it's not for everyone. And I also think the thing with this palette is it's not going to work on anyone with really deep skin, and that is very unfortunate, of course, unless you like really try and stay to like sort of the deeper end of it. But yeah, a lot of these shades are very fair and sort of meant for paler skin tones. Okay, so that's kind of all the work I'm going to do with that palette, and now I have this ColourPop Jelly Mutt shadow in the shade Bouquet. I got this last April when they were having like a 25% off sale, so I don't know if this is still even any good because I know these dry up really fast. I hope it is. I store my makeup really well. Ooh, yeah, no, it's still gummy, so I'm just going to take a little bit of that on my finger and just pat it all over my eyelid. That's really pretty. Yeah, I don't know. I've heard people say these dry out in like 6 months. I don't know if it's just the way that I store my makeup or what, but this is still very juicy and very pretty. And I'm just taking like what's on the little cap here. Okay, so I think that is gorgeous. I really like this. This look is very frosty, very futuristic. I really like the vibes. Anyways, I'm going to use my Kvd Tattoo Liner. This is a little baby one I got in a thing, like a Sephora sample package recently. I've used this before. It's not my favorite, but I don't know, it's new, so I'm going to use it. Yeah, I don't like sort of pen tip applicators like this. I find they don't go over eyeshadow very well. This one isn't matte, and I find you have to kind of push down to get the ink going. And if you try and go over it again, it feels kind of sticky and gross. I prefer like a dip eyeliner. I usually use the NYC one, but of course they went out of business and they don't make that anymore. So I'll have to find another one. I heard the CoverGirl one is really good, but this, I don't understand why this is so popular. Also, it's a pain in the butt to take off. And I don't really like waterproof eye makeup because I have very sensitive eyes. So this is just kind of like a meh product for me. Okay, I switched to my regular eyeliner because that Kat Von D one I think was kind of dried up and gross. I just don't like that eyeliner anyways, so regular eyeliner. Anyways, now I'm going to use my Marc Jacobs mascara because this also makes me feel rich. And yeah, I'm not opening up a new mascara just to try it today. You know, this mascara is really good after a couple of weeks of being open. Actually, I really like it. It's not as thin, and it's giving me a little more volume. Still not my favorite. I think my favorite mascara I've tried was the Too Faced Damn Girl, but this is really good too. Okay, now that the eyes are done, it's time to choose a lipstick, and I have a ton of lipsticks to choose from. I have some of the lip glosses from the Friends and Revolution line. I have this Hello Kitty and Cathy doll airy lip blur. I have some of the lipsticks from the Sabrina and NYX collab. I have some ColourPop Ultra Glossy Lip, and I have a ton. I'm thinking this kind of Y2K eye. I want to go with like a super nude lip, which would be this. This is the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in the shade Cabo. This is like the Sabrina, Chilling Adventures of Sabrina collab packaging, but it's just a regular lipstick that they carry. And I don't know, this is the Friends and Revolution Chandler lip gloss. So I feel like it's between these two. I think this one is probably better, a little more concealer lip looking. I know this one's a lip gloss, and so that's a little more Y2K, but I think I'm gonna go with the Soft Matte Lip Cream today. Okay, so I just lined my lips with like a nude lip liner, and now, oh yeah. Oh, that is concealer lips. Oh, I actually really like this. I like just a really pale, super nude kind of shade. And so that's the look. Okay, so that was my full face using makeup that I bought in quarantine and never used. I'd love to know if any of y'all have any makeup that you bought in quarantine and never used, or if there's anything you wanted to buy but decided not to because of quarantine. I think this was really fun. I mean, I was just excited to get to use all of these products. And that's it. That's the end of the video. I hope you liked watching it because I liked filming it. Bye.